guys, it's me, Mama Kaz, and I'm back. I've missed you guys so much. Thank you for being so patient with me while I've been away. There's been Easter holidays, so I've been spending time with the kids, getting some important jobs done around the house and all that kind of stuff. So please don't shout at me. I know I've been a bit slack with uploading, but now the kids are going back into the sort of school routine, I'll get back into the filming routine and we'll be back on track hopefully. So yeah, I'm so glad to be back. Hope you've all had a really good Easter holiday. Let me know in the comments what you've all been up to. I see some of you have been gardening. I know my lovely friend Lynn, her garden's starting to take shape. She's been putting ribbons all around her balcony in rainbow colours and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to see that finish, Lynn. Yeah, so back in the kitchen. I've been washing up all day. That's what it feels like. I've done loads of gardening, but I've done about 5 loads of washing up, and to be honest, I'm over it. So I'm going to do my dinner now, and it's going to be a sort of one pot jobby. Nice, simple, quick and easy, barely any prep. So I'm going to show you to do that. First, a drink. I'm going to let you decide whether there's any alcohol in this or not. I mean, it's 7:30 in the evening. So on we go. We are going to need a big pot. A few bits out the fridge, some pasta and some tins out the cupboard. So I'll show you that now. Okay, so we're going to need an onion. I've got half a white onion and half a red onion because that's what I've got left over from other recipes. So yeah, half a red and half white, or a whole white, whole red, whatever you fancy. 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, or you know, if you fancy more, put more in. A courgette. Mine's looking a bit battered, but it is fine, I promise. It's just been bashed about in the fridge. I'm going to chuck half a red pepper in mine because it needs using up. Bit of stock powder, salt and pepper, tin of chopped tomatoes. This really would serve 4 people, so about 100 grams of pasta per person. That's about 400 grams in there. I'm going to add some chilli flakes to mine, some mixed herbs, and a bit of soy milk. And we're going to use a couple of cups of water and a bit of vegetable oil. But that is everything that's going into this dish. I just got called out the kitchen mid filming to be told that there are some CBeebies traps on the telly. even though the kids haven't watched CBeebies for years because they're too old for it, they still know that I've got a bit of a crush on Mr. Bloom and Dr. Ranj. So they just called me out the kitchen to go and check out the TV. Back to the recipe. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just wang all these vegetables into the blender. If you haven't got a blender, you can grate them, finely chop them, whatever really. I'm just using the blender because it's quick and easy and I'm lazy. So onion, courgette, you could bung a carrot in there, you could bung anything that you need using up really, any sort of veg, depends what you fancy. So I've got courgette, pepper, onion and lots of garlic. So I'm just going to whiz that up just to sort of grate it all up. Looking pretty good. Actually, it was really pretty. Let's see if I can show you. It smells really good too, actually. Okay, big pot. Move this banana bread that I made this morning. Big pot. Dribble of vegetable oil, that's probably too much, but never mind. And if you don't like using oil, you can just water fry these. You can just chuck a little bit of water in the bottom of the pan and just cook it off that way. But, you know, I like oil. Okay, so we're going to get the heat on. Fairly high, I suppose. Just heat up that oil a little bit. My rocking wooden spoon. That whole lot is going to go in there. So I'm just going to fry that off until it's kind of cooked down a bit. Just until it's all soft. Tell you what, this smells so good. Okay, so now these veggies are nice and soft. I'm going to crack open a tin of chopped tomatoes. I'm going to guess you could use fresh if that's what you got, or plum tomatoes, you know, chopped to the easiest. So pop them in, whole tin. And then what I'm going to do... Oh no, see me in my pyjamas, rumbled. Fill up the tin and chuck that in as well. And then cups. Soy milk. Other brands are available. I mean, you don't have to use a soy milk if you don't have it. I just find it makes it a little bit creamier. Remember to check it before you put it in your food, it's fine. Yeah, I always get the Alpro unsweetened. Gonna stir that all in. It's looking interesting. I'm gonna chuck in a teaspoon of stock powder just because that's what I like to do. I just find this stuff gives everything a bit more flavour. This is the one I use. And I'm sorry if there's any background noise, but I've got the oven on for Michael's dinner. Good crack of black pepper. Some salt. Oh, there's quite a lot of salt in here, I think, so you probably don't need to use too much salt. Yeah, there's a lot of sea salt in that one. I'm going to add a teaspoon of sort of dried mixed herbs. This is a bit of a mixture of everything, but you can use whatever you fancy. And I'm going to use about a teaspoon of crushed chilies, because I like a bit of a kick to mine. Maybe 2. Yeah, chuck 2 in. You could also use lazy chilli, fresh chilli. If you're using fresh chilli, fry it up with the veg at the beginning. But this is what I use, just crushed. Wow, it does not want to focus. Okay, so now that we have all of that in the big pot, it's time to add pasta. So I've got about, I think it's just over 400 grams. This should serve about 4 people, so this should be about right. I'm just going to go straight in there. It's like one of those jar pasta bakes where you just add the dried pasta to the sauce and cook it. But much tastier because it's got actual veg in it. So, has anyone else been watching those, what's it called, Nat's What I Reckon on Facebook? He does these lockdown cooking videos, and he's absolutely hilarious. It's like very anti-packet sauces. So he's how I would be if I wasn't trying to keep it family friendly. But I know people watch with their kids, so I try and curb the language as best as I can. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't think that needs anything else at the moment. I'll probably add more salt and pepper towards the end. But what we're going to do is we're just going to whack that heat up, bring it to the boil, and then lower it down to a simmer, and just leave it on the hob until the pasta's cooked. And that's it. Simple. I think what I'm going to do is I've got some vegan chorizo sausages I might cook and have with it. But that is basically a recipe. So if it starts to look too dry, chuck another cup of water in. But yeah, I'm going to leave this to do its thing, go and finish my drink. Which, by the way, is an Archers and lemonade. Changing it up a bit today. But Has anybody tried this? The Gordon's, big spot on my face, that's attractive. The Gordon's lemon gin. It's amazing. I mean, I like it with tonic because I'm old school, but if you have it with lemonade, it tastes like liquid sherbet lemons, and it's to die for. So yeah, I'm gonna let that boil away. I'm gonna finish my drink and I'll check back with you in a bit. Someone's let him out of his cave. It's not Christmas.
Well, I almost forgot the little flaps actually connecting the thighs to the body.
The flaps that connect the thighs to the body are very important.
Out of context on a video, that's going to sound hilarious.
Anyway, back to Mickey Bubble.
Dinosaurs.
Back to Mickey Bubble. I think lockdown's got him confused. He's forgotten what month it is. Go back inside, Mickey. It's not December yet. Okay, so that's looking pretty good now. Nice and cooked. Pasta's all cooked through. Sauce is reduced. Obviously, if you like it a bit, this is sort of quite stodgy. If you'd like it a bit runnier than this, then just use more liquid. You could add stock, a bit more water, a bit more milk. Just depends what you fancy, really. I've just added a bit more salt and pepper because I like mine well seasoned. And that is ready to serve. Look at that. And I wouldn't be a true vegan if I didn't cover it in nooch. Actually smells so amazing. So there we go. Nice simple one pot pasta. And because it's got the soy milk in it, it's all creamy. It's really good. That's delicious. I'm gonna go and eat this, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye!